Hello again and welcome back to PerditoRanchOK.com. I'm Tracy.
I'm Cordell.
And today is Sunday, August 25th, 2024. If this is your first time here or you're a regular viewer and you're enjoying our videos, then give us a thumbs up and follow or subscribe to our channel. We'll go straight into the news, and this is from Zero Hedge. American Airlines stuns by halting all Israel flights until April 2025. Within the last month, nearly all major Western and international airlines have announced suspensions and cancellations for their service to both Tel Aviv and Beirut. This also as foreign nationals have scrambled to get out of both countries, giving ongoing fears of the outbreak of a bigger regional war involving Iran and Hezbollah attacking Israel. While American Airlines was among the many carriers announcing temporary pause in service, it has just issued a surprisingly lengthy extension to this suspension in flights. On Friday, the Fort Worth-based company announced it doesn't plan to resume flights to Tel Aviv until April 2025.
Also from Zero Hedge, Ukraine must pay Germany back for damage from Nord Stream bombing. We previously highlighted that the recent bombshell Wall Street Journal Nord Stream report is yet another major attempt by mainstream gatekeepers to radically shift the narrative over the Nord Stream sabotage, to put official distance between President Zelensky and his supposedly rogue top general at the time who oversaw the covert op. Still, the following is now crystal clear and fully established at this point, as even mainstream media now fully admits, yes, Ukraine did it, no, Russia did not do it, and yes, it had the involvement or at least foreknowledge of the CIA. Surprising. We further pointed out that this sudden U-turn in the narrative was meant to soften the blow from Germany's decision to finally cut off Ukraine and Zelensky's unprecedented grift. Already, and to be expected, some German lawmakers are upset at being so obviously used and abused by Kiev. After all, the NS2 pipeline had been a years-long, multi-billion-dollar Russia to Germany natural gas vital infrastructure project which cost $11 billion to build.
On Wednesday, the New York Times reports Ukraine targets Moscow in one of the largest ever drone attacks on the Russian capital as war intensifies. Ukraine attacked Moscow on Wednesday with at least 11 drones shot down by air defenses in what Russia officials said was one of the biggest drone strikes on the capital since the war in Ukraine began in February 2022. Russia's defense ministry said it destroyed a total of 45 drones over Russian territory, including 11 over the Moscow region, 23 over the border regions of Bryansk, 6 over the Belgorod region, 3 over Kaluga region, 2 over the Kursk region. Some of the drones were destroyed over the city of Podolsk. Moscow Mayor Sergei Sobyanin said the city in the Moscow region is some 24 miles south of the Kremlin.
Saturday, Fox News says Israel attacks targets in Lebanon to thwart Hezbollah's prepared strikes. The Israel Defense Forces said Sunday morning that it has proactively and broadly begun striking Hezbollah targets in southern Lebanon to eliminate threats against Israel. This comes after the IDF detected Hezbollah preparations to fire missiles and rockets toward Israeli territory.
No one is saying whether or not that this attack that Israel thwarted was the expected retaliation from Hezbollah, and it certainly didn't involve Iran. So as of right now, they're still kind of holding their breath for the big attack. Quick check of Flight Radar 24. Right now, it still shows normal air traffic over Iran, Iraq. Of course, Syria has been cleared. Mostly over Israel is pretty clear. Right now, there's just appears to be normal air traffic. So the big attack that Israel had done from Saturday night into Sunday morning our time appears to be over with for now, and doesn't appear to be anything else coming from Hezbollah right now, and that's all subject to change. Today's Prepper Tip of the Week is going to be more of a series of Prepper Tips. This is something I put together several years ago to give to my family that had no idea of a place to start. In the event of a civil war, EMP attack, massive CME, total societal breakdown, or major natural disaster, or major disease outbreak. First part of this is planning ahead. Never let your vehicle get below half a tank of fuel. This is very important. There are many times, even during an ice storm or something like that, if we lose power, fuel pumps won't work, so never let your fuel tank get below half a tank. Have extra food put aside specifically for this reason. Have a reliable battle rifle or shotgun and plenty of ammunition. 1,000 rounds is a good place to start. By a reliable battle type rifle would be like an AR-15, an AK-47, an SKS, something to that effect. I know 1,000 rounds sounds like a good amount of ammunition, but really it's not. For my work, when we qualify, we shoot 5,000 rounds of ammunition in a matter of hours. So if you can't get any more ammunition, 10,000 rounds is not enough. So 1,000 rounds is a good place to start for a shotgun and your rifle. You need to have a reliable pistol and at least 200 rounds of ammunition at a minimum. Consider a secondary means of travel, such as a motorcycle, four-wheeler, bicycle, and an appropriate trailer to attach to them. Have alternate escape routes pre-planned. Consider old railroad right-of-ways. Stay away from towns and cities. Have a good backpack. Myself, I still prefer the old-fashioned Alice pack with a frame. You just can't beat it. I prefer a medium over a large because you can get so much stuff in the large that you just simply can't carry it all, or for any great distances. Your backpack should contain at a minimum a fire starting kit, which would be waterproof matches in a waterproof container, magnesium fire starter of some kind. You need a first aid kit. This will be more of a boo-boo kit that would have triple antibiotic ointment, Band-Aids, Tylenol, that kind of stuff. You need a water filtration kit. You can pick up a Sawyer water filtration kit from Walmart for like 20 bucks. It'll include the Sawyer filter straw, pouch to carry some water in. It's just going to be a small, it's not going to be a comprehensive water filter. You're not going to be able to filter thousands of gallons with it. You need a shelter kit, which could be a poncho, a tent, and some paracord, extra food, and extra water. You need a good, solid combat type boots. The tennis shoes and boots that you buy at Walmart will disintegrate on you within just a matter of miles. They're not built for that. You need some kind of a combat type boot. A good parka, a jacket type with removable liner. Just remember, a good parka will cover your butt. Myself, I prefer the German parka with removable liner. It's the Flecktarn camouflage, and they just can't be beat. It's one of the best parkas I have ever had. You need military type clothing. It doesn't have to be the new OCP or the old ACU, just military type, meaning cargo pockets, reinforced knees, reinforced seat, that kind of stuff. Hygiene products, soap, toothpaste, feminine hygiene products, etc. Valuables, this is where you need extra cash, important jewelry, things like that. You don't want to take, the whole jewelry box. The valuable pieces of jewelry, that's what you need to focus on, are the ones that have very strong sentimental value to you. You need to have alternate locations to head to in case one or more are compromised or unreachable. That's pretty much self-explanatory. Just different places, different family members that you've already worked out something with. That's where you can go. This is mostly for people that live in big cities, which we have some relatives that do live in, the larger cities in Oklahoma. And the idea of it is for them, when things start going bad, to get out sooner rather than later. So that's it for our prep tip of the week. I'll be following up with the rest of this next Sunday. If you live in the state of Oklahoma and are interested in concealed carry courses, then be sure to visit our website, PerdidoRanchOK.com. That's PerdidoRanchOK.com for information and to schedule a class. While there, click on Emergency Food, and that will take you to Survival Food tabs for great tasting, nutritious long-term survival food. For firearms-related items, click on Magazine, Gun Parts, Reloading, Ammunition, or Accessories, and that will take you to Brownells and Bravo Company USA, two of the top-notch suppliers of firearms-related products in the U.S. And as always, thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe.